Okay. Let me start our first chapter of this WT HTML. Okay. So basically, the first question we always get in that what is HTML? So HTML actually this is nothing but a hypertext markup language. So this full form actually suggests that the HTML is actually combination of hypertext and markup language. The hypertext actually defines it is link between the web pages. That's why it is called as hypertext. And the markup language is actually used to define the text document within tag. And the basic purpose of this markup language is for creating the web pages. And also the HTML defines the structure of the web pages. Okay. So basically the HTML is in our real time we are going to develop any kind of web pages or we actually define any or actually create the web applications using this HTML technology. And HTML also consists of number of elements, and these elements are actually tells the browser to how to display the contents on your web pages. Okay. So this is a simple HTML document. Yesterday I have taught that current version of the HTML is HTML5. So every HTML5 document starts with this doc type HTML tag. Okay. This doc type is nothing but this indicate the document type declaration. Okay. And it represent the browser to display the web page correctly. And every HTML document start with this doc type declaration line. So remember that this line is compulsory for HTML5. Okay. Then the remaining elements are HTML, then head, title. Okay. So when you observe this document, the every HTML elements having some start tag and end tag. Just observe the starting tag is our HTML tag, and at the bottom of this page, bottom of this example, we enclose that tag using slash HTML. So in HTML, every tag having a start tag and end tag, and within this tag, we are going to define our contents. Okay. Uh, for creating such kind of documents we require some kind of editors like basically in Windows there is by default a notepad. My suggestion is you are going to use the NetBeans because when we are going to generate any servlet application and JSP application that time we require NetBeans. So my suggestion is to install the NetBeans if you are not yet installing in your Windows in your laptops, then go for the NetBeans. Otherwise you are free to use a notepad like the editor likes. Actually you create your HTML pages using notepad plus plus also. Okay. Also you use the notepad. Okay, this is notepad interface, and this is notepad plus plus interface. If you are going to use the NetBeans, the NetBeans for NetBeans, first of all you need to create a web applications. Okay. So this is the NetBeans interface. Okay. So first of all we are going to execute this code in NetBeans, then show the what the actual output of this code we are showing browser. Okay. So for creating HTML pages in NetBeans, first you go in the file menu, then select the new project. Okay. In new project, you get the window, new project window. Within that new project window, select the Java web. After that, you need to select a web application. Okay. Again, file, new project, then you're going to select Java web and then web application. When you're going to create several application, that time you require these steps to follow to create the web application using servlet. So remember these steps. Okay. Then click on the next button. Then name your web application. Suppose now I'm going to give the name as demo web. Okay. Then your project location path is C users, then your username, then documents and NetBeans projects. What your web applications you are going to create using NetBeans, that web applications are saved in this directory. Okay, then the third line indicate the actual project folder where your files are actually resides. Okay, then again press on the next button. This then new web application window is shown. Okay, just look at this server tab. Okay, the by default NetBeans provide the Glassfish server 4.1.1. If you are going to install Apache Tomcat server, that time you also select your Apache Tomcat server. But currently in my laptop there is no Apache Tomcat server. That's why the Glassfish server is shown, because this is default Glass server for the NetBeans. Okay, then the last context path indicate your actual URL. When you open your HTML page in a browser, that time this slash demo web is required to enter in your URL web address. Okay, then click on the directly finish button. After clicking on the finish button, you get the default template for HTML. Okay, just look at this first line. The first line indicates doc type HTML. Okay, this doc type HTML is document type declaration, and these gray color lines indicate the comment lines. So remember that in HTML the comments are uh, declared using this less than symbol, then not symbol, then dash dash. This is the syntax for comment line. Okay, actually this is the optional part. If you require the comments in your HTML page, then you use these comment lines. Then uh, this is proper HTML structure. The HTML page starts with the HTML tag, then head tag, then next tag is title tag. In this title tag, you give any name that you want to give your web page. Suppose I give the name as KIT. Okay. Then the next tag is meta character set UTF-8. So UTF-8 is nothing but Unicode transformation format. Actually, when you're going to create any web application, that time every template starts with some kind of encoding. So in HTML5, the UTF-8 encoding type is used. Actually, 8 stands for 8-bit. 8 bits is nothing but 8-bit blocks to represent one character. There is another encoding type is UTF-16. In this case, two 16-bit numbers are used to represent the characters. So this is meta character set for HTML. The next tag indicates the meta name. Then viewport. Viewport is nothing but uh, uh, actually when you are going to open your HTML page in your browser, that time it actually sets the resolution of your screen. So content tag indicate the width, device width. Width is equal to device width is nothing but it actually sets your screen resolution, whether you are going to use mobile phone, laptop, or any kind of output device. Then this meta tag set the resolution of your web page. And the last attribute is initial scale is equal to 1.0. This is actually zooming level. Normally the zoom level is 1.0. When you test or open your web HTML page in a browser, that time the initial zoom level is 1.0. You also increase manually. Okay, then here the head tag is closed. Then next tag is our body tag. Actually, this body tag is actually present the content of your web page. Other tags like head, title, meta, these tags are invisible. Just what your content you typed in the body tags are displayed on your web pages. Okay. Currently, I remove this div tag and just go to using some other tag like head tag. Suppose I am going to use the head tag h1 tag and type any statement like this is heading tag h1. Okay, and the second tag I'm going to use the p tag for paragraph. Okay, so NetBeans provide auto corrections. If you type the p tag, then it automatically gives the slash p tag. Okay, so if you're going to notepad, then you need to write all the tags manually. Okay, so paragraph, in paragraph I'm going to write this is paragraph. Okay. uh, when you're going to run this file, that time observe this toolbox. In toolbox there is Google Chrome window. Okay. When I click on this Google Chrome, you see the by default browser provided by the NetBeans. Okay. Currently the NetBeans, yesterday I said that my default browser is Google Chrome. If you want to open your applications in Internet Explorer, you can select the Internet Explorer web browser. Okay. uh, then if you want to run this file, then you can directly click on this run button, or just right click on the page and press on the run file option. Okay. Then now I'm going to run this file index.html. It takes some time because currently I'm going to use NetBeans ID. If you don't have NetBeans currently, you can directly type this code in a notepad. Okay. And first of all, you need to create one folder on your desktop. Then put the files what your file is going to create. Okay. Likewise. Okay. Now my page is running. Just observe the URL address. Currently the my Glassfish server is run on the 8080 port. So my localhost server is currently Glassfish. So my URL address start from localhost 8080. Then demo web is nothing but my project name. Okay. And after that my index.html file is open. So currently my project is run on a local server. When you are going to install Apache Tomcat server, that time you are able to run your applications on Apache Tomcat. This is nothing but you are going to use a local server, Glassfish server. Okay. So the next slide is actually what is the actual difference between HTML and HTML5. So just read out this differences. HTML it didn't support audio and video tag without the use of player support. Normally, current browser supports the various plugins like audio, then some kind of video graphics plugins, then some kind of animation plugins. But older browsers not support this kind of plugins. So HTML doesn't support that time HTML and video tag. And in HTML5, it actually gives the audio tag and video tag. The next difference is HTML does not allow JavaScript to run in the browser. Okay. Because that HTML5 has advanced versions of the JVM. That's why it is able to run the JavaScript inside the browser. Okay. The next difference is HTML works with all old browsers. Okay. The word is old browsers, not the new browsers. Because when you're going to open your old HTML code in the new browsers, all the web page structure is disturbed. Okay. When if you are using HTML5, the structure remains same. There are not any disturbance when you are going to code your web page in HTML5. Then fourth difference is older version of HTMLs are less mobile friendly. Mobile friendly is nothing but how your web page are shown on your mobile device. Okay. So when you open your web page in your mobile device, that time what your contents you are going to show in your mobile browsers that are correctly or properly managed using HTML5. Yeah, because HTML5 autocorrect this formatting. Okay. And the last uh, difference is there is doc type declaration too long and complicated in HTML, and in HTML5 doc type declaration is quite simple and easy. As you seen that the first line of the HTML5 is just doc type tag. Okay, this is sufficient for creating any HTML5 document. Okay, then HTML elements. Okay, so every HTML element has some starting tag name and ending tag name. So this is the syntax of this HTML. The tag name, then the content goes here nothing but the content you are just shown on the web pages. Okay, uh, In previous example, we show this h1 tag and also the paragraph tag. Okay. Now we focus on the HTML elements attributes. Okay. So these are nothing but the attributes here we are actually going to use in our HTML elements. The first one is href attribute. This is nothing but a reference attribute. This specifies the URL of the page that link goes to. And actually we done it practically. Okay, so just read out the slides and actually show the demo. Okay, the next one is source attribute. This is used for image element. Then width and height attributes for setting the image width and height. The alt attribute, it shows the alternate text for an image. Then the style attribute, this show, it actually styles your web page. It actually gives the color. Then font size, also font style. The lang attribute, it is actually used for just, selecting the language. Like our by default language is English, so nothing to worry about this attribute. Then next one is title. So actually now I am going to give you demo how to use this attribute in your web page. Okay, so let's start. The first one, suppose I want to give hello. uh, Suppose I am going to use the a tag for linking my this index.html page to other page. So for a tag, I'm going to use href attribute. Okay, then equal to symbol. Then I'm going to give here the home.html. Currently, the home.html file is not present in my project. Hello, hello. Am I audible? Okay, okay. Let's continue with this code. So in a tag, I'm going to reference the home.html file. So first of all, you need to create the HTML file. To create the new HTML file, just click on your web project name, demo web app. Okay. Within the demo web app, you will see in the web page folder. Okay, within this web page folder there is index.html file. Okay, actually in this directory we are going to create another html file, is html file home.html. So just right click on this web page folder, then click on new button, and then press on html file. Okay, and give this file name as home. Okay, and just click on finish button. Okay, now the home.html file is created. Okay, then I'm going to give the link name as home within this a tag. Okay, so currently my link name is home. When I click on this home button, then my control is goes to the home.html page. Just look the output. Just refresh the button. Sorry, सेव करायचं राहिलं. Okay, all of you on the home link. When I'm going to press the home link, then my control goes to home.html. Okay, if I misspelled this file name, suppose I give the small letter home.html and trying to open the file again, then you get the error like this, the file not found. So please observe whatever names you are going to give your file name. So give the correct name of the file, whatever you are going to give in your projects. So again correct it, home.html. Okay, then next attribute is if you are going to refer any kind of image in your web page, just directly use the image tag img. Okay, within img you give a source attribute. Okay, within this source attribute you need to give the actual path of your image. Currently in my directory, in project directory, there is no any image. So first of all you need to insert a image within your web page directory. Okay, so first of all you select one image, just copy that image and go to a NetBeans editor, and then press on the right click on the web page folder and directly paste your image. Currently the image is available in this web page directory. Okay, now uh, in the image tag within source attribute, I'm actually giving the image name. The image name is one.jpg. Okay, save this code and again check the output of this page. Okay, now the image is presented. Now the image height and width are also large, so set the image width and height using the again width and height attribute of the image. Okay, so I'm going to set the width attribute of the image tag is suppose 300%. Okay, so sorry, 300% not just 300. Then height attribute again 300. Save the code and check the output. Okay, now my image is nothing but 300 by 300 resolution. Okay, then if I want to give the color attribute for any text, then you require the style attribute. Okay, suppose I want to color this h1 text as a red or any color. That time within h1 tag you require the style attribute. Okay, and within style attribute you use the color object of color class. Okay, then directly give the color name red. Okay, then semicolon. Okay, so h1 style, then color is red. This color is actually appeared on this is heading tag h1. Just test the output. Now this is heading tag h1 is appearing red color. Same way you give the colors to paragraph also. h1 style, then color. Suppose color, I'm going to give the color as a tomato color. Okay. Actually, the color names are different. In next slide, we show what the colors are available in HTML5. Just check the output. Okay. So this is paragraph is again appearing in tomato color. Okay. Then they are nothing but the attributes you are going to use in HTML elements. Okay. Then the next part. Suppose I want to give a title in paragraph. So the next attribute you are going to use is title. Just check the output. Okay. So you observe that I am title is appear in your web browser. Okay. If I want to use the horizontal rule in my HTML, just give the HR tag wherever you want. Suppose after a tag, here I am giving HR. This is nothing but horizontal line. Okay. Suppose after image tag, I am also giving HR tag. Okay. Then after H1 tag, I also give the HR tag again. Okay. This HR tag is nothing but a horizontal rule. Okay. Just check the output. Okay, just horizontal lines are appeared in your web browser. So when you are going to format any kind of web page, that time you are going to use this kind of attributes for designing your web pages. Okay, there are lots of attributes are present in HTML elements. One by one we are going to cover in the next few sessions. Okay, so also you're trying on your own to test other elements also in within the lecture period, whatever maximum attributes I'm going to cover. Okay. Then if I want to give uh, color for my text, the color attributes are used this time. Okay. Suppose I want to give the background color as a red or any blue color. That time within body tag, I'm again going to use the style attribute. Okay. Within style attribute, suppose I'm going to give background color as a blue. Okay. So use background color property. Okay, and then you give the actual color value. Suppose the color is powder blue. Okay, so within body tag I use the style attribute, then background color property set to powder blue. Just check the output. First of all you save the file, then refresh your web page, then check the background color is powder blue. Okay. These are nothing but the HTML style attributes. Currently, I am going to set the background color, then color properties used for text color, then font family used to set the font like Courier, then Microsoft Sans Serif, then Verdana, twice. Okay, then font size used to set the font size of your text. Okay, and text align nothing but you are going to align your text as a left alignment, center, horizontal, or just justify. Okay. Uh, you can also try it on your own. Suppose for heading tab, I'm going to align my text to center. Okay. Then within this style attribute, After the red color, I'm just use another property text align. Okay, and then place on center. Okay, so in H1 tag, my next property is text align property, or then I'm going to set as a center. Check the output. Now this is heading tag H1 is appear in the center of your web page. Okay, then okay. Suppose just 5 minutes are remaining. Uh, the parts remaining, I'm directly record my lectures on this web page designing and share. Then I'm going to share the video link to you also. So don't worry. If some parts are remaining in this lecture, I'm going to provide in on Google Drive. Okay. So I also share this PPT also and notes whatever notes you required. So don't worry. Just you on your own. Just check this property: font family, font size, text align. So if anyone have any doubts, hello. If anyone have any doubts, then text me because I'm not able to cover the maximum parts in this session. Next time we'll try to cover the maximum elements and attributes of the HTML because this is useful for you to generate quality user interfaces because when you're going to create any kind of web application, that time you require these kind of elements. Bootstrap these elements are also present. In CSS you require also these kind of style elements. So be you also practicing these kind of elements. In next lecture I'm going to cover the text formatting and remaining style attributes also, and the most important part is the uh, CSS part. So CSS is important because it's actually the style, cascading style sheet type language. Okay. So if you have any doubts or query, then you can personally tell me or give me any text on WhatsApp. Okay. मग काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? असेल तर सांगा. सगळ्यांना प्रॅक्टिकल दिसलं का? हॅलो. म्हणजे काही जर तुम्हाला टेक्स्ट प्रॉपर नेटबीन्सचा दिसला का हे मला विचारायचं आहे. मी ट्राय केला होता मंडेला. फक्त बाकीच्यांना विचारायचं तुम्हाला माझी नेटबीन्सची विंडो प्रॉपर दिसली, आउटपुट प्रॉपर दिसलं सगळ्यांना. आपलं फर्स्ट टाईमच सेशन आहे जो आपण प्रॅक्टिकली डायरेक्टली कंडक्ट केला. माझं सजेशन असं आहे की तुमच्याकडे नेटबीन्स नसेल तर तुम्ही नेटबीन्स यूज करा. कारण हा आपल्याला सर्व्हलेटच्या प्रॅक्टिकलला आणि JSPच्या प्रॅक्टिकल युजफुल होणार आहे. तुम्हाला स्टेप्स सांगितल्या मी. वेब ॲप्लिकेशन सिलेक्ट कसं करायचं होतं. न्यू प्रोजेक्ट, देन सिलेक्ट जावा वेब, देन वेब ॲप्लिकेशन अँड ते तुम्ही नाव सेट करा डायरेक्टली. आणि ग्रास्पी सर्व्हर बाय डिफॉल्ट आहे तो तसाच राहू द्या. ते तुम्ही आता अपाची इन्स्टॉल करू नका. तुमचा जो काय असेल प्रोजेक्ट तो ग्रास्पी सर्व्हरला रन होईल. जर कुणाला प्रॉब्लेम येत असेल नेटबीन्सला तुम्ही डायरेक्टली HTMLचं जे प्रॅक्टिस आहे ते डायरेक्टली नोटपॅड किंवा नोटपॅड प्लस प्लसला करा. ओके. एक फोल्डर क्रिएट करा डेस्कटॉपला. तुमच्या HTML फाईल ज्या तुम्हाला इमेजेस हवेत त्या सेम फोल्डरमध्येच टाका. नाहीतर तुम्हाला डायरेक्टली पाथ द्यावा लागेल. ओके.